There we go. Right, sorry about that. Yeah, the way the VPN works, it seems to drop connection on
You
the
get a
chat window.
lewd, and
Oh
you
my.
get a lewd. Everybody gets lewds.
Oh good lord, Feather, thank you very much. That was really kind of you. That was well timed. I come back and immediate lootery. Peacock ate the cable. Ugh, dread to think. Thank you very much, Feather. That's really kind of you. How's your Final Fantasy going of late?
Lewd.
Many high fives, you Feather. Seriously, you're always so generous. Thank you. Thank you, Al. Thank you for the 61, dude. Thank you kindly as well, man. You took most of the week off. It was your birthday last week. Oh, nice. What'd you get up to? And many happy returns. Many happy belated birthdays for you. I hope you brought cakes for the entire class, though. That's tradition. Alright, so we're gonna head up to Hunter's Keep and Vanderblight as well. You inspired me to try Marmite. Now put it on pizza. Marmite is fucking amazing, Bravildeville. Another convert! Fantastic. Soon you'll all be one of us. One of us. Right. Hunter's Keep is in ruined. Nothing has changed. Oh, I can't even get a port report here anymore, can I? It's gone. I forgot. No port reports. No easy fuel anymore. Alright, let's go to Vanderblight then. I've got quite a lot of fuel. I could probably actually run the lights. I could probably run the lights for a bit. Yeah, you want some, you little twat? And I'll sort you. We can slightly reduce terror or eat. Let's get some terror. One less terror, it all counts up in the end, I suppose. Hey Vega, hopefully we will get there. And up. Baked beans are awesome. Work appreciate the cake, excellent. That's what I like to see. The recurring nightmare, watched. We can't flee the nightmare anymore. We can confront the nightmare. Both are kind of crap, actually. The sea is as bright as milk, false stars above are black on a pitchy bed. Something is watching you. Its gaze enfolds your boat. You're transparent as glass. Oof. The eye's attraction is magnetic, gravitic, compelling. You fall into a dreaming, eager reverie. To be known, but waking rescues you, for now. I gained 12 terror for my trouble. Awesome! That's what we like to see. A Marmite milkshake, Cthulhu for Tarkin. Honestly... Oh, fuck. Did I... Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Where's my Amazon? I ordered something. Did it arrive? When's it arriving? Is it Monday? Is it today? Is it already here? Delivered? 28th? What the fuck? BRB! Hold on. So, a few days ago, and I forgot I did this actually, I ordered some Marmite flatbreads. A body pillow? No. Marmite flatbreads. It was Marmite. This was not worth the wait. Yes, it was. Hold on. I can't eat very much at the moment because of my poor fucking tooth, but I will, It looks like someone's tried to fuck them, because they're pretty broken, but it's okay. I got faith. Hold on. Where's the Racnera body pillow? Man, I should really get one of those. No such luck. Oh. Oh, that's fucking good. Okay, I had a tiny bit. That's really good. The 7-meter Mia body pillow is funny as hell. I kind of love that one. Oh, the bunny from My Hero Academia? Or Boku no Hero, whatever the... I'm probably mixing up the Japanese and English one. That is actually really nice. Mm. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Sorry, I just completely remembered I did that. That's awesome. Far off, very far off, someone screams. It was probably Mia when she accidentally crushed her darling. Darling! We've gone back to Venderblight. We want the port report, don't we? Yeah, there we go. Let's grab that. Alright, so we said we're going to visit the first curator, which we haven't done in a while, right? Let's see. No more light. Oh yeah, here we go. Same. Give it your eyeless skull. Oh, nice. Is that what we need to do? Have you guys ever seen that body pillow of the Mia one? It's hilarious. Wait, you got a different one? Is that the one you think of? Something like that? Yeah, that one's great. The best thing is the picture. The fucking picture of the guy, like, with his hand up, like, getting crushed inside, like, the snake. That's actually genius. I love it. He looks so happy. Yeah, the Benoni girl's pretty tiny, I think. Alright. Have my eyeless skull. Yes, I want to forget. At its discretion, you place the skull atop of a dripstone pedestal, a stalactite, sorry, a stalagmite even, once, now carved with crockets and grimacing faces. Irigo sparks crawl across it. For a moment you forget what you're doing. Thank you, the curator whispers. Perhaps you saved me from the sanatorium, and perhaps
Lewd.
the emergence will be less painful. His chest pulsed feebly. You accept a single huge black pearl. The curator fancies grow worse, but it pays well. Oh, a captivating treasure. That's actually, they're really valuable, actually. I think those are really valuable. Is there anything else to do here in Venderblight? Get a dusty glass of wine. Explore Venderblight. We gained some terror, but we also gained nothing. That's fine. Do I want to buy any fuel from Venderblight? Not really. So I think we're okay, aren't we? We can sell Memories of Distant Shores for 12 each. Not sure if that's worth it or not. Good shout though, right? Yeah. Glad you didn't realise that's what it was from. Yeah, I believe it or not, I've actually scaled the UI up already. This is the UI on scaled like times like 1.5, I think. Okay. I don't think I really want to sell Memories of Distant Shores particularly. I don't know if anyone will actually use it. At the University of Toon College, they'll pay well for stories. Yeah, I might keep those for now. think the university can get me some more stuff. Right, so we're going to go to the chapel... Oh, go to Codex first, I guess. Up to the north, and then the Chapel of Lights. We might as well do a whole loop. Or am I actually going to make it? Ugh, I just realised I have a disturbingly high amount of terror. We'll see. If it gets too dodgy, I'll have to come back, I guess. West of Codex as well? Really? I need to find a consistently better way of getting rid of terror. I think there is one, but it's just kind of long and takes a while. And takes a lot of money. The Boreal Reach. Is this snow? Touch it and puffs with vapor. Your crew huddles close to the warmth of the pipe in the funnel. Censor's Arch. Okay. I'm going to keep the lights wither. Ah. Oh, can I go underneath this? I assume being an arch I can. And we're not about to, like, dump half our hull. Blue lightning crawls leisurely up the funnel. St. Eramus is dancing, the cry goes up. Ah, wither. Andergard Harbour. You made it around the entirety of the Neath, did you? Damn. That's pretty impressive, actually. Wither. Behind the great arch over the bay, the pale wastes stretch, white and silent as the face of the moon. From here, you might almost imagine they were snow. North of the city, the salt pools fizz with unlikely colour. We can explore the town, we can gather intelligence, which is our port report. The citizens of Wither enjoy questions. So much so that they always answer a question with another question. It can make intelligence gathering a bit frustrating. Are you asking for any particular reason? At what time of day? Is that your hat? Might it be 6? It could be 6. Eventually you cobble together enough implication and supposition to compose a report. Shore leave on Wither. The folks of Wither are quiet and sly and mystical. They subsist on cave fish and the dust-burrowing beasts of the waste. Their beer, however, is adequate. I guess that reduced terror, but it's also 50 echoes. I'm not entirely sure I want to do that. Yeah, let's try it. We haven't done it, have we? Your crew follow your example faithfully. One drinks a little too much pale, withered beer and has to be fished from the harbour, but they spend a relatively decorous night gambling for salt and bone and return refreshed. Not sure that was worth 50, but hey. What else we got? Explore the town. Wither is quiet, chilly town of grey stone and enclosed courtyards. The people are neither exactly unfriendly nor are they exactly hospitable. They have the irritating habit of answering a question with a question. Here and there are odd sights tucked away. Fisher folk, sailors, and a couple of likely pirates. And is that a drowny down by the water's edge? They sit around a fire at the Z's edge, passing around a bottle of something viciously black. They're waging on riddles. Would you like to join them? Nah, I don't have the pages for it. Perhaps not. The House of Question. Northwest of Wither Town, the House of Question stands alone. Here the initiates of the house make offerings to the 3 gods of the deep sea, perhaps a 4th who is not a god. It's the one place in Wither where you can sometimes get a straight answer for a prize. Gaining attention of a god is useful chiefly for lifting curses. Defy the gods, spit on the floor, curse the priest, and overturn an altar. This will increase your iron and hearts by 5 each, up to 110, and set your terror to 0, but you'll never be able to remove any god's curse or benefit in other ways. That seems spicy. I think we'll leave that for now. Oh, interesting. Buy fuel for Z stories. That's kind of interesting. The figurehead of the Eater of Names. You know what? I will buy one for a Z story. You said lifting, imagining Harry Potter. Remember, it's not about good or evil, but weight, and if you can lift it. Although it's too weak to lift it, in fact. That Voldemort, he knows his shit. Yeah, we're at 53 terror, so we can probably risk sailing a little bit for a while. Chug, 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 chug. Chug, 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 chug. Ugh. The Isle of Codex. Once again, we can compile a port report, but no one says anything, but hey, it's a freebie, and there's nothing else here to do at the moment, I don't think. Nay. Alright, moving on. So, the Chapel of Lights isn't far. We should probably go have a look. The Avid Horizon's up there, but I think that's a little bit too far out of our way. I think what we'll do, we'll go to the Chapel of Lights, go to Frostfound that way, and then straight down to Station 3, I think, and do it that way. And see what our situation looks like. And hope we don't run into the nightmare spiders. Hello, Noble. How are you? Hello, Nitro. Trying to avoid the snow, or what kind of makes for snow around here. The Z hasn't been overly unkind to us as of yet. We've been relatively fortunate, I think. Things could go far, far worse than they have been. Oh, I'm gonna be right in the middle of this fucking snowstorm, aren't I? I don't think there's an awful lot I can do about that. If we want to go to the Chapel of Lights, I need to head up a little bit. Yeah, we're right in the middle of it now. Is it snow or snow? You beat the meme boss. Nice. How are you enjoying that? We're doing okay terror-wise, actually. I guess because we're running with the lights on, which is expensive, but safer. The music in this is always really good. It's very unsettling and creepy. I don't know if I prefer the music in this or in Skies. They're both solid. The Church of Lights. Eat the church's bounty? I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think we should eat the church's bounty. I think they like to eat people. I should get a port report, though. We don't want to have tasty long peg, do we? Give a nightmare to the well drinks colour. I don't have a... I'm not unaccountably peckish at the moment, though. Attend a service at the chapel. Yeah, let's not do that either. Honestly, I don't think we should do anything here. This place fucking sucks. So we're going to leave. We appreciate the port report. Thank you, everyone. But now we're going to go. I'm not going to make a habit of going over to the Avid Horizon. It's not usually worth it. It's a bit too far out of the way. I haven't seen any nightmare creatures of, like, horrible spider monsters either, which sometimes I think, if I recall, I've been seeing around the Chapel of Lights. Oh, even on the consoles, Noble? Don't bin Marmite, you fucking heretic. There we go, now we can leave. We've been relatively fortunate in the fact we haven't seen any fucking nightmare sea creatures, either. We fed the crew, we got 9 supplies, 12 fuel, okay. Do not burn or bin Marmite. You threw Mum in a bin so Gravel could have some. Why is he eating Mum out of the bin? Wait, this is part of Frostfound, is it? You cannot enter Frostfound without a very good reason. We've discovered Frostfound. Well, I think it's just so we can see it on the map, I guess. You should have seen it, Noble. I actually showed it off on stream a couple of nights ago, Noble, before I messaged you about it. And we were getting... The best thing was, right, it's so fucked on PC. When I first booted, I had everything on max, and it was about 45 to 50 FPS. I turned off ray tracing, and I got worse FPS. I turned ray tracing back on, and got yet more worse FPS. I run into you Lifebergs. No, we haven't. No, we saw one, but we didn't run into it. We actually, You can show it again. I've refunded it. Well, basically, Noble gifted it, so I messaged Noble and asked if we could... Basically, I could refund him. Because I didn't want him wasting his money on that nonsense. I'd have felt terrible. So we'll have tea with the squatters. There we are. We lost 10 terror, gained some fuel and supplies, which is excellent. And we'll create a port report. We need to find Irem as well, which I guess would probably be up here somewhere. Right, we're going down to Station 3 now, so we're going straight down. Losing 10 terror is a bargain, actually. That's nice. What's that? Thornwell Croft. It's somebody's little house out here in the fucking nowhere. The Shepherd Isles. What are you freaks even doing here? You're far, far too close to Frostfound to be comfortable. And the Chapel of Lights. You're gonna get eaten, or a giant spider's gonna eat you. Got more value than stay out of the house. Yeah, but I'm actually gonna play stay out of the house at some point. Yeah, I've heard it's a really fun game, but the PC port is just I mean, the Digital Foundry, they did a video on it, right? And they, I need to take a screenshot of my favorites on Steam, because it's right in there. It's right in there. Because it's one of the games I'm going to stream. Digital Foundry basically said there is no way this should be allowed to be sold, like, at all. Like, it shouldn't even be on sale on PC. That's how bad it is. Oh. The Shepherd Isles. Of course, the Bearded Watchman tells you. There are no actual shepherds on the Shepherd Isles. Sheep are mostly illegal here. No, indeed, it's just the name of the gentleman that founded the islands. Greybeard, sitting in the village square, nods solemnly. No sheep, one says. Plenty of tails. Ask us anything. In the bleak light of false stars. Surface roiling like a porridge pot, up with a roar of steam and a flash of fire. 3 windows swimming, tentacles, and then we saw His Highness. So we got a port report. The sigil-ridden navigator's here, but we don't want him, so... Right, so we got another place to get a port report. Mount Palmerston's up there, which we can do another time, but for now I'm going to be a bit more careful, so we're going to yeet the fuck. Because we are using a lot of fuel. I can probably like, I think our terror's actually okay now for a bit. We're at 47, so we can probably run with the lights off for a bit. Sheep are illegal. Yeah, you heard the man. No sheep. And here's Station 3, just below us. Yeah, the problem's only if the settings are maxed out. Nope, you can run everything on low and it still runs like dog shit. Oh, it's a... crab! Watch out, crab! It's a crab. Crab, 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 crab. Pew! Well, not anymore, it's not. Lol. Dissect it for knowledge! Alright. We haven't really got much in the way of upgrades for the ship. We've got the new ship with the bigger hull, which is amazing. Like, having 75 hull is a good way to get yourself fucking butchered in like 2 shots. So, having this ship was really important, I think. Alright, let's see what we have to do to get the submarine going. I assume it's not going to be too difficult, because they probably wanted people to get to the DLC relatively easily. Guess you know where they cut dev time. Yeah. Again, like, the fact that Digital Foundry called it, like, one of the worst ports, or one of the worst optimizations they've seen, and definitely the worst PC, like, release of 2023. I mean, I tried it a bit, obviously. It's unplayable on PC. If it was a solid 30, it would be shit, but playable. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could play it. But you can't play when it's going 20, 30, 45, 23, 13, 40, 23, 30. You just can't. It's just messy. You got tagged a second time? Tagged again? Tagged? Right. Search Shed 12. That's how we do the, get the undersea thing. A long, low building propped up against the wall, boarded windows, a rusting padlock. Yoink. Oh, we got it. Nice. Inside, your work lamps reveal dust-choked workbenches strewn with discarded tools, shelves of cardboard boxes filled with rivets and bolts, washers and screws, blackboards, roughly scrubbed. Here's an old lunchbox, its half-eaten sandwiches encased in a successive generation of exciting fungus. In a rusting filing cabinet, you find the documents you need, a folder of tea-stained research into Zonar. You leave the rotting workshop quickly and return to your ship. The next time you sneeze, your handkerchief comes away black with the workshop dust that crept into your lungs. That's illegal. Try the gate. Search sign of a very chancy... I can't do a port report here again, can I? I guess we could go in. I don't know what we want to do. You need a long box to enter Station 3 and explore. I wonder if we should do that or whether we should focus on what we're doing. Hey, Pumpkin. Oh, is this Discord bot suddenly woken up, is it? As I demonstrated in the previous stream, whenever you change graphics settings when it runs, the frame gets worse and worse. Yeah, like it poops itself. Let's try to get it then. No way in. The metal is steel hard and ice cold to the touch. Attempts with chisels and crowbars fail. Perhaps you can bring the ship's guns to bear, but no. If you return with a certain delivery, the gate will be open. Okay, well we can't get in then. Let's try this very chancy challenge. Oh, nice. Stacked near the stairs is a pile of worn-out tools. Tongs whose hinges have given away, a hammer whose head is coming loose from its haft, an anvil whose surface is mazed with deep cracks. Well, that's that, I guess. Right, we got what we needed. We could... Nah, it's a long way. I think we just go to Demo Island here. Mustard Island, potentially to get, like, do this, and then back into London and get our fuel, tear her down, and all the other gubbins. Fallout 4? Oh god, nothing could be a mess, couldn't it? It's a weird article, very neutral, didn't press the interviewee with much of anything, which is unlike him. I guess it depends on what... I mean, depending on, like, what your interviewee gives you, you get sort of what you can work off, I suppose. Is my terror above 50? It's at 48. It's not huge. No, it's not that, but at least I can hand in the port reports, is my thought. Get some more fuel and sort myself out. Potentially get some more supplies. What's that there? Oh, it's something under the sea, I guess. Chuck, 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 chuck. Back to London Underground, because all I want is a fucking Zub. London Underground. Could be a light ship, actually. Chuck, 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 chuck. We haven't explored an awful lot of the up bit. We haven't done this bit. Adams Way is around here somewhere, as well as the Mangrove College or something is usually around this sort of area. King Eater Castle is probably here. I want to say Irem's up here, so we've got a few things we need to explore as well. Truth in dreams? Nay, I will not listen to my dreams. Oh shit, I listen to my dreams! I get into fragments though, so... My pages skill is fucking appalling. I should... Vera, you got any particular preferences or like suggestions on what to use secrets for stats on? Is there a really good one? Because it's been too long and I can't really recall. Because I've got quite a few secrets. Could probably boost my stats by 10. Chug, 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 chug. Trying to plan to create Chaos Dwarves in 40k using League of Voltan. I don't know literally anything about 40k, I must be honest. Is it pretty burly? Like what you can do with those Chaos Dwarfs in 40k, do you reckon, Noble? Keep until you find a challenge you need a better stat for, you reckon? And then just boost up a stat? Okay. I guess we don't have terrible stats, really, but at least they're not awful, but... Right. Clunk. Let's have tea with the Factor. I wonder if this is permanent. Because he always gives us supplies and stuff, which is really nice. Let's see if Mutton Island stopped being cannibals yet, shall we? Chug, 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 chug. Right, I really need to not do the Grand Geo thing when we're down there, because the fucking terror always fucks me up. Like, we always get the... Ah, shit. We always get the dodgy one. He's gonna shoot me. I'm at the wrong angle. Not that it really matters. These guys are gonna get fucking wrecked. What do I get for my freebies? 25 echoes. Not the end of the world. Might not stuck like that for the rest of the game. Yeah, until you're next captain, right? Leagues of voting are what they call the dwarves in 40k. Oh, okay. That sounds kind of cool, actually, Noble. So what would you do for, like, printing your own? Like, would you, like, modify existing models? Chuck, 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 chuck. Some frickin' honey sounds like swear. It does a little bit, doesn't it? The blockade. Slow the engines. I have a port report. Yay. Now we can leave. Alright, we gained a bit of terror, so we're at the 58. Like, so we'll lose a little bit as we dock. Oh no! Fucking crab! Killer crab. Under the sea. Crabs. Bonk. No! Speaking of bugs, since you know. Let's get some more fragments. Yeah, nice. Chuck, 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 chuck. In Guild Wars, I got my roller beetle, which is pretty cool. It's like a giant bug, and you can like, it has like, it's like a beetle bug that has like jet engines on it. You're riding yours at this very moment. Bug. The bugs are cool. I'm still on episode 3 or whatever. Yeah, I bound the drift key already. Don't worry. Chuck, 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 chuck. Oh, we made it back to London. We got our goal. So we're probably going to make a little bit... We're probably going to lose a bit of money on this run, I think. A little bit, anyway. We do have that captivating treasure to sell to somebody at some point, I suppose. Chuck, 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 chuck. Beetleborgs. Yeah, the Beetleborg. There we go. Got... Oh, we gained another menace. Collect message from the Hardmaster. Somebody wants to sign on. Another day, a free evening. Let's see, we want to visit my lodgings and... I don't see my child. Disgusting. I'm gonna rent a room to have a restful night. Alright, we're gonna go see the Admiral and submit my port reports. Venderblatt. Wither, this is a new one. I refuse to ask any questions. I don't want to give them any satisfaction. 20 echoes for that. Another fuel. The Shepherd Isles submit as fact. Interesting. Candidly, I'm not sure why you saw fit to trouble us with this nonsense. Is there anything else? The Chapel of Lights. Nice. Frostfound. Frostfound's good, quite a bit. Codex. Quaker's Haven, which is still fucked. Because they ate people to my island. Very nice. Alright, we got 9 out of 15. I could get another person, but... I might just get a guaranteed extra person. Engage a Zola, there we go. For 5 echo. I think it's worth it for 5. Let's have a look. I gain 10 echoes, and I need 3 more to get to level 6. Let's do that. Here we go. Favoured antiquarians are increased to 6. Cool. Oh yeah, we have a captivating treasure. I don't know if I want to give away my captivating treasure to the scholar. I want to say you want to keep those. Is this like the old GTAs? What, this? No, no, this is more of a survival horror game sort of style, I guess. It's survival horror mixed with like a visual novel. Sailing beyond the Dawn Machine, doesn't that get you like wrecked? Alright. I don't think there's anything else we want to do here. We got a bit of dosh. We need to buy some supplies, definitely. What have I got in the hold anyway? I've got some firkin honey. Oh no, some prisoners honey. Yeah, prisoners honey. So I do need to get... I've got a decent amount of fuel, which is fine. Might buy one more. Yeah, we're about roughly to where we were at before. I can sell the honey somewhere. There we go. Really could do with like another gun or something, but But I also want I want a sort of decent cushion of echoes. Right. Then we're going to go to, let's have a think. I guess we swing by Mutton Island. There's no point going to the Iron Republic on that side, I don't think. So we'll go Mutton Island, Pigmoat, Carnelian, I think, like that. If you're not feeling very well, Havoc, might be worth, if you think something's not quite right, might be worth just quickly checking in with your GP and let them know what you're feeling. What are you keeping the treasure for? I don't know. I always thought that the captivating treasure was for something. You could sell it or something somewhere else. Well, I'm not sure if the I'm not sure if you want to sell it to the scholar or not. Again, it's been like 5 years since I last played, but wait, I thought the tower were robots. Oh, yeah, blue alien race, but they're mechs. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Nice. So I do know about the tower because I had a friend who used to obsess over them. Bong. I actually don't know if we can even get like another port report so soon, but we gotta go. Quake's Haven, a bit dodge. Yeah, we can get on. Cool. We can just leave. Right, to Pigmoat, I guess. I might be wrong, if you're right. Might be wrong. You have to look. You can get a port report as long as you don't have it already. Right, okay. My nan's a robot. My nan is sadly passed away. Horrors below. Sailors at the rail call softly. Something swims beneath the ship. I saw it look at us. One says, voice a tremble. Bring out the net, we'll catch it. Oh, nice. Cast thou draw out a Leviathan with a hook? Your crew attempt to dissuade you, but you are determined. The nets and the harpoons come out and you busy yourself. The sea roils. The ship pitches wildly. Below the ship, for an instant, you see a vast eye glare up, golden as a lost sun. Sailors cry out and fall to their knees. It closes and the sea is dark again. Fuck you, giant eyeball! I was gonna catch you. I got some terror for that, but, you know, fuck 'em. I might run the lights on for a bit. Bin the eye, that'll teach it. I mean, it's not like we're particularly short of money at the moment, so I can probably afford to run with lights. And we're not going a huge distance, so... Chug. Uh-oh, Mega Crab! Lights off. I will listen to my dreams and gain more terror! Excellent, that's really good. I always found terror much easier to manage. I'd say terror in skies goes up faster, I think, overall, but it's easier to manage as well. Whereas terror in this always seems to be, like, you're always above 50 after a certain point, which I found a bit of a nuisance. I'm gonna miss Pigmoat at this rate. Yeah, fuck it, we'll just keep going then. We'll just go straight down. Chuck. The Z here is warm. Bubbles rise and burst with lazy menace. The fire in the earth is restless. I mean, at some point we're gonna have to buy a we're gonna have to buy the estate for 1,000 echoes, so we can proceed with some of our story stuff. Alright, we're all getting there. It's quite a long route. Is this a friendly, or... I think that might be a friendly, yeah. That's not a friendly. You'll just casually offload it to for cash. Alright, I will do that next time we're in London. Because I think we should probably spend 1,000 echo soon-ish to get a house. I think that would be worthwhile. Uh-oh. What's... the rat barge? Nah, fuck off, mate. No, near me, you twats. That terror is pretty spicy, though. The house gives you better terror reduction, yeah. Which would be useful. Alright, we'll go between the vortexes. Because at some point we're going to die. At some point we're going to die and we need to be able to leave something to our next captain. And the more, I think we can make a will once we've got a property. Alright, we're finally here? Yeah, we're kind of in. I really want to explore further this way, but we've got to get this terror under control in some way. We're not going to be able to do anything if we're stuck in this sort of loop of annoying terror. Alright, let's get our port report from the Tiger. Thank you, Tiger. We can visit the tea shop for 20 echoes to lose some terror if we want to, which is 5. It's quite expensive way of losing terror, but you know. Mountain Shard. Alright, the hidden workshop. Complete phase 2. Here we go. They set out to work immediately. Your ship is docked at the workshops and concealed beneath a set of awnings. Beneath hammers, ring, drills whir, mechanics argue, reconcile, and improvise. From the outside, your ship looks largely unaltered, but inside, new pipes gleam. A satisfying lever stands by the hull, surrounded by an array of mysterious gauges and dials. This explains the shell hull. This extends the shell hull, a weary engineer explains. Don't pull it till you're out at Z, eh? The fierce lamp of this offers you a sherry. We've done it, she says. To your new journeys, Captain, wherever they may lead. If you trade the ship for another, your chief engineer will automatically apply the submarine conversion process to the new vessel. Future captains can obtain a submarine conversion by returning to Port Carnelian. They will not have to repeat the quest. Okay. Nice. We've done it. We now can go under the sea, I guess. You're now the proud owner of a submersible ship. Use the submerge button to convert your ship to a submarine. Use the same button to resurface. Interesting. T. I have no idea how this goes and how this works. I don't know if I should just test it or I'm about to wreck myself immediately by doing so. I guess we go... I can't do the Grand Geode in case we get that terror. Test it? Okay. Hopefully I don't die, but we'll give it a go. That is pretty cool, isn't it? Hold on. Sonar lets you see beneath the sea. When underwater, it highlights nearby obstacles, discoveries, and creatures with a dim blue glow. You have to get close to find out what they are. Okay. Hey, Conserve! Thank you very much for the resub. Enjoying totally peaceful waters with Lou people? Yeah, you know, it's still alright. We're getting there. Can we actually see where we are? We can. Are these this is the vortexes underwater? Oxygen. Guess that means there's something here. Is that a bomb? I feel I shouldn't go too... That looks like a sea mine to me. I probably shouldn't get too close to that, I guess. That looks like a wreck. Oh, there's some sort of fishy fuck over there. A wreck. Rescue a survivor. Oh. Gain supply and gain terror. You and your sailor don several diving suits and hurry to help. As you try and clear the safe path through the survivor, though his struggles grow frenzied, by the time you reach him, he is foolishly consumed his last of his air. There's nothing to retrieve except his remains and his belongings. Hey Anna, thanks for the raid, dude. How was your hunting? If you hear feet... Okay. Ah, it's dark down here. No surprise there. A current? Oh, you can follow the current to get a bit faster. Nice. Maybe a slightly quicker way of getting round, but I wonder if he uses more fuel. It doesn't seem to. They're buggy, are they? I love the way the ship looks now like this. It's cool. I might stop off at the canal to get the port report. I don't think it gives anything. I think it gives you fuel, but I think that's it. Lights clear past the windows. Another submarine? I hear noises. I'm going to surface. The sea is spooky and it worries me. Alright, let's go back and see if we can make enough money to buy a townhouse, I guess. So at least we got that done, and then if we snuff it now, it's not the end of the world. If we snuff it beforehand, we're basically going back to square one, I think. I'll listen to my dreams. Terror. I don't know what our next goal should be. I guess trying to find the Isle of Cats, because that's actually for our story mission. I need to find some way to make some money as well. That's another thing we should really try and do, is get some money. Now we can probably run the lights off now. We're close enough. Restless nights. Ignore them. The captain doesn't give a shit about your bad dreams. Or try and explore the undersea places we have on the map. How do we know which ones are undersea places? Do we know? Is it these ones that don't have a label on them? Okay. So we got a couple there at least. It was fun? Nice. Yeah, I was doing some hunt earlier. Was doing some, got shot many times, but also shot many people, so pretty standard hunt day. I was pretty good with that. Glad yours went well. Chug, 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 chug. Alright, we're almost home. Yeah, it'd be really good to explore more under the sea, wouldn't it? For sure. And see what we can do. And see what we can do. Bleh. Shoot around, get shot. Exactly. That's a classic. Oh man, this fucking tooth. Oh, painful. TB and Ryden being in a relationship, that would be an extremely fast relationship. Gotta go at a reasonable pace, those guys. Chug, 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 chug. Need some painkillers, I'll be fine. Ugh. Here we go. Back home. I guess let's get rid of this captivating treasure. I wish we could know how much it's sold for, but you know. Right. We have nothing to hide, so we're not really doing anything, so we're now back to 50. Our message from the harbour master. Right, let's go trade our port reports. Not that we got many, but let's get rid of them quickly. And Quakers, there we go. Got a couple of bits of fuel. The alarming scholar. Let's give them the captivating treasure then. No, that's flat out 1,000 echoes. Well, that's worth it then. Shiny and polished it before, and you polished it even before you brought it in, so it's even shinier today. Oh my. Teeth bared in a hungry grin. There's something odd about those teeth, as if there were too many of them. This will make quite a dent in my acquisitions budget, but worth it, I think. Yes, worth it. That's good. Our lodging. So we can actually buy now the townhouse for 1,000 echoes. A good address on Hollow Street. It won't be cheap. You have your crew cart your things from the blind helmsman to your new address. If anyone respectable calls, they'll pass as servants. Resting is now more expensive but more effective. I can now see my kid though, right? Purchase a Z-side mansion for 10,000, good lord. I can now retire if we want to. Right, see my child. You, your sweetheart and your child. What will your child call you? Captain. Wow. What are we? Other than. Here it is, a small, warm, affectionate, apprehensive, affectionate creature, treated gently. I like the hat. Very fine. Retiring lets you get another captain, I suppose, because you can get loads of debuffs as well. You may visit your child at your lodgings when you have a free evening. You always get free evenings when you return to London, but here's one now. Your lodging, so we can time with your family. Your sweetheart comes and goes, but they have their own complicated business. They will always return to your shared home and your child. That's nice. If you give suitable presents to your child, and they will gain sea fever. If sea fever reaches 25, they'll decide to run away to sea, becoming your scion. This will establish a permanent dynasty of future Z captains. We can tell tales of faraway lands. We can tell your child and sweetheart of the surface. The sun is bright and cruel and sweet as peaches. Give them a souvenir. Nice. Scion is so worth it. In that case, I guess we'll teach them of faraway lands. You lost 20 terror. Holy crap. That's good. Your child's eyes grow as round as pennies. They store up as many memories as dream fuel. Much later, you find the scene described scrawled on a full scrap sheet by a childish hand. That's really nice. Nice. My lodgings. Can I also 100 echoes to rest. Reduce your terror. Heal 2 wounds. And give you 2 restful nights. The sun. The sun. The sun. I probably don't need to now. I'm down to 30. It's not bad, is it? Is anyone doing London? I don't think so. There we go. Right. Right then, we got 9 fuel, 7 supplies. Right, we're going to need some more stuff, aren't we? Let's see. I can buy more fuel at, I can buy even cheaper fuel at thingy, can't I? So I'll buy 12 for now. I'm gonna need more supplies. I'll stock up a little bit more. Right. We're gonna go on a long trip, I think. I don't know, do we stay above the surface or do it below the surface? What do you reckon? Because we'll go Mutton Island, Canal, Iron Republic. Oh, might skip the fucking Geo to avoid the terror. Port Carnelian, and then this way. But do you reckon we do it above or below? Below is Rex to explore, if you're lucky. Well, let's go below them. At least we got the, I don't know if we have to write our will. I'm not quite sure how that works, but now we've got the townhouse. I think that's a permanent thing, I think. Alright, we're now below in London. Can we dock while we're below? Do we have to surface, I wonder? Easy undersea port. Where? Just north of London. Okay. Can we go over that? Is that hollow? Yeah. Okay. An abyss. A chasm gapes below your submarine, descending into unknown fathom. You can dive if you want to, or sail on. Interesting. Oh, not with abyssal rights. Above an abyssal one and abyssal rights. Above an abyssal no more than one. I don't know what that does yet. I guess I could give you more terror. Safe to go down one level, is it? Deeper. Your helmet gives you a questioning look. You say nothing. You are unaccustomed to repeating yourself. With a trembling hand, she steals your vessel down. You sink into the abyss like a coffin into your grave. Stony walls rise about you. Your vessel's light picks out beds of undulating anemones. Your submarine's lights illuminate bas reliefs carved into the walls of the chasm. They depict men and women rowing from a sunless city. Then far at sea, scuppering their ships. Symbols etched into the walls flicker with fire. Record the message. A true sailor may survive reading these etchings, they say. Decrease your hearts by 20, but decrease your iron by 10. Dive deeper. Nah, we'll just depart. Alright, interesting. Low Barnet. Ah, is this the port? Oh, it's interesting to be able to see things down here, like... Oh? Is that a port? It opened up. A sunken church with docking ports. A sunken church with docking ports. Sediments built up along the lower walls and long ago choked neglected crypts and crooked tombstones. The interior is sealed, yet the deep peals of the tower's bell can be felt even through the submarine hull. Explore the church. We get a port report there. There is no pulpit. The organ has bent, broken pipes. But Low Barnet is still a house of worship of sort. Groups of sailors gather in the aisles. The choir benches are clean and face a makeshift stage. Lantern-eyed fish pass behind a colourful window of stained glass. The door to the bell tower is guarded by two burly vergers. The tridents are a nice touch. Captain Hillian, thank you very much. Appreciate the raid. How was Dredge treating you? Trade stories? Witness a contest of stories? Yeah, let's do that. The congregation is gathered before the altar. A sermon, but there seems to be two preachers. A competition in progress. A voluble visitor tells of a sideways regiment, a plunderous legion of trained crabs. Crab people. First they present a mighty collective shell. Then comes the onslaught of 1,000 nippers. Why, I only escaped thanks to a timely cloud of ink from my squid, which I befriended for precisely such an occasion. It's going well if terrifying. Yeah, I thought Dredge was really good, actually. The unlikely story wins the acclaim of the congregation, whilst her rival slumps disappointed. The visitor waves her top hat and proceeds to the bell tower, its door closed behind her. Ask about the competition. You approach an apprehensive seaman, who is staring into the distance, perhaps imagining marching ranks of crustaceans. You ask what happened here. The competition. The best story wins. Captain says all in delivery, but you need a fine yarn to spin too. When you inquire about the winner's reward, his gaze turns wistful. If they're lucky, they get taken up. Wish I had a story to tell. Follow her into the bell tower. You're at 3/5 in, but judging by the relics. Yeah, it's really cool. I actually, was actually generally quite impressed with the way the game handled itself, actually. Follow her in, if it will let us. The two surly vergers block your approach. Only winners allowed, he grunts. Next one soon. Okay. A few souls linger, gazing at the closed doors of the bell tower. You have just turned away when you hear the sonorous bong of the bell within. It peals repeat every few seconds, becoming abruptly muffled, then finally silent. An excited murmur runs through the congregation. Although you keep an eye on the bell tower door, the winner does not emerge. Interesting. Raise this as high as 7 by telling stories. Okay. Do I have any stories to tell? No. Speak of Iraq, of Undercrow, of Scrimshander, Rosegate, of Nuke, and Hideaway, and Anthe. Okay. You can buy fuel here for Tales of Terror. Interesting. Alright. Right. So Low Barnet here. Again, that's another one, isn't it, there? Or that might be a light ship, actually, now I think about it. But that's one there, I think. We've seen a few. There's one there, too. But like I said, I'm going to go down to the Iron Republic and stuff, I think. And see if we can find us, the Isle of Cats. Battle? Oh, no, okay. What do you reckon, folks? Do you reckon it makes it creepier, the fact that we are under the undersea? There's even less of escape now, right? It's like stepping on a rake. Because I know quite a few people have fear of, like, deep water and stuff, right? I'm guessing this probably is exactly what people are not keen on. Oh, there's something ahead of us. There's something there. Looks like a wrecked crab? I don't know. Crab carcass. 60% chance. A rigid claw rises from the seabed. A colossal crab lies half buried. Try it. Nice. You lead a small component of your crew out into the gloom. You work swiftly, shattering the claw and twisting the white meat from the underneath. Your crew attack the shell with vigor and hammers, while your bosun marks time in sevens. You return to your submarine laden down with crab meat. Crab meat. I wonder what the canal and stuff looks like underneath. This is still relatively safe waters though, isn't it? Like, we're still around London and stuff. I wonder if it's a good idea to be beneath the surface and go to the Dawn Machine. What if that gives you a paddling? Unless you hear feet. Oh, this is the canal above us. I guess we can't basically go underneath the canal, yeah. Tried to get into this game a few times, never got far. I hear it has an easy mode now, though. Hey, what's that? Can we harvest these, or is it just... No, they're just weird. Okay. Whoa, I'm in combat with something. Not sure where. What is that? A wreck ship. Oh, good. We're gonna take it here, aren't we? Can I sneak past? $27 damage, that's nasty. Has this got a rear gun? That looks like a rear gun to me. Oh, oxygen. Shit. Damn, shame. I reckon I could have had him. That's true. I could have snuck off. Is there a door machine? Is there a god machine? No, I don't think so. I think the door machine would argue it is a god. Right, let's go get some surface gossip. Oh, we got a move in the great game. That's always nice. And we'll get a port report. All right. Right, going down to the Iron Republic. Again, I'm gonna sink down since we've got. Could have had him swear my mum. I keep forgetting there's oxygen. God, something else to be. Oh. You again? Another full health one.
Lewd.
Okay. Can manage. I'm gonna have this one this time. Pleb. He's so big that I can just sit behind him. Oh god, there's some sort of flat fuck. It's not flat fuck Friday. Shove off. doing some good damage. These things have a lot of health. God damn. We need better. We need more guns. Oof, he hit me again. 22 damage. Okay. I can repair next time we're back. There we go. Send a boarding party. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. A sack full of serendipity. Serendipity. Jesus. You can't prepare a boarding party. Any plan goes out the porthole the minute your boots touch the deck of the strange vessel. In this case, it seems that the pirates like to play dead in person as well. Fortunately, your crew aren't the kind to be fooled twice. What's more, one of the not quite dead yet pirates knew the combination to the captain's safe. You'll board display the details of how they persuaded her to cooperate, and let the jingling of their sacks speak for them instead. We got a chart. Oh, nice. Fuel and supplies. Okay, good. What's over here? Oh, that's flat fuck. Not sure what that is. A burst of Veric Radiance. Over the next hour, the vegetables in your galley sprout leafly. Fondula gross. Hunger minus 50, terror plus 50. We're near the Iron Republic. You hear the music like in the distance. How long have I got? A little bit. Use a lot. Actually, Terra's actually looking pretty good. Nice. 2 supplies. Thank you. That's really... I mean, you can get some good stuff from Undersea. I guess it's risk-reward stuff, right? Not sure what that is. Can I get to it before I run out of there? +1 supplies, yeah. There we go. We use a lot of fuel, but Terra so far. We can buy lots of cheap fuel. I took a bit of damage, but I've still got over 100 HP. Yeah, the locals have been bidding crabs non-stop. Do I risk trying to do a port report for here? It always seems to lose stats. I'll give it a go, I guess. Go on then. I lost 2 hearts. Ugh, Jesus. I actually might need to spend some secrets to get those back. That's a bit dodgy. $22. There we go. Stock up while we're here. Right. Who gives me the... You give me mirrors. It's you, isn't it? It gives me hearts, I think. Or do you give me hearts as well? Yeah. We'll do that a couple of times. Improve your veils. I'll get a few veil stats, actually. There we go. Alright. Right. Where did we say we were going to go? That to Carnelian, right? Let's see. We could go directly there. The definition of insanity, yeah, I know. We also have the repair rats, exactly, which is a little bit of extra health. It seemed a shame to like not be above, it seemed a shame not to submerge ourselves since we get the opportunity, you know. Oh, giant fucking rock in front of us. What's that there? You can pop those. Oh, I popped the green one, didn't I? Which was pretty decent, I think. It's so dark down here, I can't see shit, Cam. Your temperature changed abruptly. Your helmsman complains about goosebumps. Where are we now? Okay. Yeah, there's something. There's definitely an added creepiness to this with the with everything being undersea. Damn it, Jim! I'm a doctor, not a submarine. That's the vortex, or a vortex. Yeah. Multiple things over here. You don't get long underneath, I noticed, but sea mine and flat fuck. Let's avoid the sea mine. Oh, something underneath there. Is that a missile? I hope that's not explosive. +5 torpedo components. That's something as well. Supplies, maybe? Oh. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, I'm a bit too close to that vortex. I saw that HP, I was like, nope. Right by Canada. So what's our terror at? 39, okay. Perfectly adequate. Okay, what we'll do, we'll stay on the surface for a bit as we explore over here, so we can actually get like a bit of a idea of what we're looking for. I guess we'll stay south along the coast for now, I guess. If I see 400 HP, you absolutely bet your ass I'm running away. Assist a specialized collector? Dapper gentleman lounges by the shoot of the flowers, admiring butterflies with a predatory gleam in his eyes, while I help him find the quarry of a lifetime. I'll get a port report though. What's he want? With a satisfied nod towards your ship, the incompatible Aurelian slips the butterfly into a killing jar. Explains as the vibrant orange wings beat against the glass. You've been underneath the waves, I see, and I trust you've seen the tyrant moths as well. Fine creatures, but nothing compares to the regal kin, the most moth. I know where to find it. With your ship, we can see it hatch. He gazes down at the butterfly, now still. Take me down to Undercrow, and I'll show you something worth preserving forever. I mean, sure. Right, let's go. The most moth, supreme keepers of the lamp, brother. Alright, let's finally get going to the side of Caroline here. See what we can find. Chug, 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 chug. What if the sun really is not a giant lamp? Don't tell the Dawn Machine that, get fucking ideas. Booble stick it. Sounds, risky. This is the part of the Elder Continent, I guess. The Crying Heights, where the Blue Prophets call the names of those who are about to die. Fuck those pricks. Crying Heights is some distance in the east. Okay. Those are those fucking birds. I think I've lost a ship to those birds before. They're a pain in the ass. Andromeda's rocks. Alright. Nothing in range. I really thought we'd have seen something by now here, but... Don't know how far I want to push this. I guess till we get... Grand Nunico? I don't know. We've got plenty of fuel and barely any terror issues. Our supplies are going to last a while. We can go for a while. Like, I don't think that's actually much of a problem. Ah, here's a port. Adam's Way. Here's Adam's Way. We can't go any further south here because it will break our ship. Yeah, sure enough, there's Adam's Way. Adam's Way is really creepy looking as well. What we could do now is go up and cover this bit, perhaps. Giant bog. On a bed of monumental ruins, warehouses and way stations of shroom timber rise. All ships approach Adam's Way are intercepted by the Gracious, the Presbyterates? Presbyterates? Splendidly head-dressed coastguards. A quaint but inviolable tradition governs entry. You must tell them one of 3 stories. In return, you'll be permitted to spend a single day in port. I have a tale from the city, at least. Why are foreigners allowed to spend a single day in Adam's Way? For your own protection, one of them explains kindly. The soil of the Elder Continent is dangerous to incomers, they claim. Those who linger can contract unfortunate conditions, hysteria, rapture, evanescence, and the rumours that the Big P, fuck it, law offers no protection to foreigners after dark. Arrant nonsense. Let's give them a tale of the city, recently fallen. Is their interest strategic, or do they just enjoy hearing about London's miseries? Regardless, they permit you to dock. The day has just begun. In the town square, a yellow-robed priestess plants a seed in the bed of black soil. No sooner that she has patted down the soil that tiny shoots poke forth. By mid-morning, it will be a sapling. By lunchtime, a budding tree. By the evening, it will wither and fall. You must be back in your ship by then. To the south, the Elder Continent, and the 72 cornucopian kingdoms of the Presbyterite. Are the stories true? Rivers of honey, castles of ivory? Who can say? Foreigners, brackets, that's you, are forbidden from the interior. The closest most get is Adam's Way, a shouting, feasting, thieving riot of a port. The options available may change as the day progresses. We can visit an exhibition, we can assist at the hospital, listen to a storyteller, we get a port report that way, which I think we should do. Ignore the gaudy entertainments intended to defraud visitors. Pass the street hawkers, they will only tell you what you want to hear. Shun the tavern gossip, most of which is fabricated by the misread office. Alright. The buzzing of the bees. Climb the stairs to the hill, sit at the foot of the bee-capped stone columns. They shall shield you from the southern mountain heat. Be quiet, listen. Old storytellers share the shadow. The Prester is on the verge of declaring the dawn machines a blasphemy. London's bureaucracy is riddled with the children of the Thief of Faces. An expedition of foreigners recently put to shore to the west. Then they went south in search of the garden. They were discovered and given to the Red River. Well, that sounds pleasant. We can assist at the hospital. We can, An avenicular broker has a commission. His client has a task of modest but scriptural significance. He's conducting interviews. Interesting. What should we do? Let's pay a man an echo and head towards the bright tents. The sign advertising his entertainments bristle with exclamation marks. In person, needs more circumvent. We can grant our crew's shore leave. We can visit the grotesquerie. A sign stands before the crimson tent. Today, behold a monstrous aboriginal of the Elder Continent, a cyclops, last of a dead tribe. We can attend the Cabinet of Curiosities. A sign outside the tent reads, "Revealed for the first time innumerable mysteries of the interior. A profusion of Presbyterite secrets to purify and petrify. A rusted sword catches your eye." Let's do that. A pitted sword rests on the stand. According to its brass plaque, legend, and testimony from natives of good character, claim that this was the sword that which the first Prester slew the queen of the Replate. He then married their queen, subsuming the Replate into his realm. Records attest that the Prester ate only bread and cheese at his wedding feast. He must have shat quite a bit then. His bride and her relatives dined on their fallen king. Should we visit the grotesquerie? The showman speaks to you as you enter. The arts concern themselves with the transformation of flesh, a prideful science. The Prester forbids its practice in the mountain's side. This lady defiled his prohibition. Behold the result. A figure sits on a chair in the middle of the tent. It mumbles a polite but indistinct greeting as the audience crowds around the edges. Its dress is frayed at collar and cuff, but clean and fitted. The body within is uneven. One shoulder is high, the other low. Its spine bends like a crook. Its face is a knot of bubbled flesh. Dark eyes gleaming in the mass. If you have the gumptions, you may touch the lady's face. She is of scholarly inclination, will not bite. She has learned her lesson. Gain terror, but gain a tale of terror, a memory, fragments, and we gotta go. And we gotta go now? I don't know how long we actually get. I don't know if it actually boots us already or we get wrecked. Hey, Tom Tom. We'll assist at the hospital, why not? Oh. Dodgy. Maybe not. It's a bit dodgy. Attain the funeral feast. A public square, a gathering of the bereaved, uncannily cheerful, a table shining with cutlery, white china plates and tall glasses. Sure. Oh no! Ah, that's it. We don't want to be unaccountably peckish. Maybe not. We should gawk. The Replates occupy lofty positions in the Prosperate's military. Despite their sanguinary past, they dine with the Prester and send their children to be educated at London's university. However, they maintain their tradition of eating their dead. The feasts are held in public. Here in the broad square stretches a splendid table. The departed was only a distant relative, some great aunt or second cousin, and the atmosphere is jolly. Servants carry the deceased over in steaming joints, cooked to perfect pinkness. A stately mourner stands, already wobbly from wine. Shall I carve? Will gawk. A plumbing anthropologist cranes her neck for a better view. This isn't normal here. You know, she tells you, noticing your interest. The other nations of the Presbyterite think they're crackers. Still, I bet the Prester finds them useful. The threat of imminent cannibalism must facilitate to no end of diplomatic negotiations. A salt cellar passes along the table. Napkins dab at mouth corners. The anthropologist is warming to her subject. I hear the practice begins with one of the forebearers who sailed up to the far north. I'll take a trip that way, see what it's like myself. The tree of a single day cracks and leans. It's time to return to your ship. The gracious comb the streets, ushering visitors politely back to the dock. And there we go. License for mortal trade. Oh, nice. We can buy fuel here for 12, which is not bad, actually. Coffee, Adam's Way. Oh, nice. You know what? That wasn't a bad little trip. So I guess we head out now and go look elsewhere. Again, we can't sail any further. We can't go between the bees. You can. Actually, that's not true. I'm pretty sure you can, but not with our ship. Any ship that's made of metal will get wrecked. Oh boy. Alright, let's go sailing north, I guess. See what we can find. Can you get bigger, better ships? Yes. We're in, like, the... We're not on the worst ship anymore. We're on, like, the... Like, I don't know, noob ship. Slightly better than before ship. Let's see what we can find here. First upgrade, the second worst. No, there is worse ships than the starter ship actually, but that is a fucking big crab. The Utter Shroom. Ah. Home of the Blemigans, I think. Where's the actual? There's the dock. We found us the mushroom. Yay! Left side. Thank you for it. So we're finding some various ports and stuff here, which is quite nice. Alright. The queenly core of the spore-haunted sea. You climb the fungal fibre ladders to its summit. Shaggy, suspicious villagers scratch a living here, amidst the endless clouds of spores and scurrying mobs of plant-animal hybrids. None of them ever leave. Monsters, one explains darkly. A Z full of monsters. You can visit the village. Gather intelligence, get ourselves a port report. We got some Blemigans! Nice. The villagers live a shabby but sufficient life. The Utter Shroom provides. They are secretive, taciturn, and curious. Ships rarely visit. A gaggle of Blemigans, purple tentacled fungus things, follow you down the ropes to your ship, whistling cheerfully. Blemigans are vicious little monsters, usually, but the ones in the Utter Shroom seem friendly. If they trouble you, you could probably throw them overboard. Trade Blemigans with honey. Encourage your Blemigan Gallivanter to explore. You might feel kinship with this place. It's currently very mushroomy. Your ever-present Blemigan is for once nowhere to be seen. The engine room is quiet. Your maps are exactly as you left them. Not one is defaced or crumbled into a ball. Finally, you spot a tip of tendril poking out from behind a pile of unwashed clothing.
Lewd.
Your Blemigan indicates that it has no circumstances whatsoever will it be emerging. What could be so bad about the Utter Shroom? Did the other mushrooms bully it? Well, visit the village, I guess. A day of stories. The central contradiction of the Shroomer existence. They hate the Utter Shroom, but they do anything to avoid leaving. Monsters. Today they're telling the story of how they came here. It features a shipwreck, a rain of orange jewels, the mother's blessing. There's a great deal about adversity and survival, and wistful hints about their homeland, somewhere to the west. Well, I guess that's that. Well, where do we go now? Further north or this way, maybe? I guess we could head back this way, see what we can find. You're in the Underdark. That's in, that's D&D, isn't it, Underdark? What have we found? That gleaming dreadnought? Doesn't look that dangerous, whatever that is, actually. I don't think I completely visited it, so it's going to keep telling me the Utter Shroom's over there. Whoa! Wow, what a dickhead. Lost 4 crew? Ah. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, that's not good. There we go. Oof, that could have been nasty. The Swallowing Isles in distance to the southwest. Here, I guess. I still have enough crew to... If less than half your crew remains... That's weird, I would have thought it would have slowed us down. Your cheeks are wet. You think for a moment that it's sweat, but then the sorrow hits you like a falling stalactite. You're weeping. You double over, inconsolable. Control yourself. You dig your hands into the palms of your... You dig your nails in the palms of your hands, pacing the ship. The sorrow retreats like mist to the borders of your thoughts. You mask yourself, but the taste of salt remains. Fuck off, salt. I'm busy. Damn, I want to have a bit more explore here, but I think we need to go limp our way back to London. We took quite a lot of damage. Half speed, yeah. Still quite a long way from home. Might risk it. Full power. Occasionally your endings will explode. Maybe if you dig into Veils, yeah. I'm not sure if I have anyone who can give me Veils, actually. Or do I? Yeah, she does, actually. Let's get some more Veils, then. There we go. Bit more stealth. Might as well get the port report while we're here. Man, we are going to be really limping back. Damn, I can't believe it killed. That shot hit killed 4 crew in one go. That's pretty nasty. Always a dilemma. I don't know if we want to do the dilemma while we're here though. With us being a bit limping back. Could be a tad risky. Alright, let's get ourselves the port. Release a Blemigan? That's pretty funny. Blemigan should get everywhere. Let's Blemigan the every place. What's more critter on the island? Charge! Squeaks a rodent soldier, gleefully leading his eager recruits against the latest mushroom incursion. The farmers stare dolefully at the remains of their crops. Great ships have been packed. Interesting. You lost 1 docile Blemigan. You've lost 1 civilization, but you gained... Okay. Request repairs. Oof. Let's see what the dilemma is. Advise an attack on their stronghold. Those BC raiders still coming for our precious Skintalak. Yeah, fuck them up, man. The raiding party returns bearing treasure and the lead pirate's head. Her successor will think twice before launching another attack. They're now 10. Good. We help them again. Alright, let's go. Oh man, we are not going to get back anytime soon, are we? Oof. Might just burn fuel to get some distance. Costs quite a bit to do. The Ratties can fix us, sure, but it's the crew we're missing. It's the crew we're missing, that's the big problem. I'm actually a bit dubious if we'll make it. We might. Yeah, they definitely improved this in Sunless Skies, like the whole crew thing. Like it's a bit messy in this game. That's what I mean. Like Skies has a lot of quality of life stuff that this one doesn't have. So you don't end up getting having to lurch your way back. I don't know what we're gonna do for money right now though. Like I haven't really found any sort of trading that I've noticed massively. Need to consider what we want to do with that, really. On the plus side, less crew means less supplies used, so... Hey, Keeks. We've got our submarine sorted, which is quite nice. What we'll do, when we get back to London, I might submarine this way, because there's something under the sea here and up here we can try. Assuming we can get back, and reasonably. Yeah, for some reason I always found making money in this game a bit trickier than making money in Skies. I think Skies is more like, it gives you more direction on what you can do. You can say like, London goes, I actually want you to buy me 8 of these and bring them back. And you actually just do that. Whereas in this, you kind of got to make your own, like, decisions, I think. Is it not very right? I guess we just need to do more story-based things. Yeah, if you consume more supplies, you control, exactly. That's why I don't run on full amounts of crew. Like, 9 or 10 is normally fine. Rather than 15. I'm gonna let my terror go up and just deal with it when we get back to London. Chug, 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 chug. I think we already visited this for the port report on the way back, on the way past, didn't we? I hope we don't explode our ship while we do this. Chug, 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 chug. Oh, you got a thunderstorm. Very nice, very nice. We're almost back. We're almost back. This isn't that bad. It's just a bit time consuming. Still no Isle of Cats. No, it could. To be fair, it could be in this mess here somewhere, or here, or here, or here. It's hard to say, isn't it? That's true, right? That's actually true. Yeah. Burning fuel gives us speed. Yeah, we can. Up down here, we got essentially full power to the engine, which eats more fuel and raises the temperature of the engine, but obviously moves you a lot quicker. Like, sometimes it's more efficient to burn fuel, because fuel is cheaper and more manageable than Terra. Like, ultimately, sometimes, like, managing Terra is probably the big killer, eventually. Once you got, like, a healthy amount of money that you can get, and if you could actually... If you've got a ship big enough that you can have lots and lots and lots of supplies and fuel on, and like lots of crew, you can kind of zoom around the sea, getting tons of port reports, and always pay for your own fuel and like supplies. In which case, it's actually quite efficient to use the boost quite a bit, because again, your timer really at that point is on your terror more than anything. We still got 11 fuel actually, like and 8 supplies. We're actually not too bad off. We're not massively wealthy, but you know, whatever. We managed to limp back to London. There's a shame, because that would have been nice to explore more around here, but... Hey! Back we go! Collect some messages for us. Let's go to our lodgings. And spend some... Oh, we can read the morning papers, right. Get our recent news. We spend time with our family. And we do Tale of Faroe Lands again, to lose another 20 Terra, which is fantastic. Right. We need to repair our ship, so... We also got a revelatory chart, didn't we? So let's hand that in. You scrutinise the chart minutely through a lens. He doesn't, you notice, remove the dark spectacles. It passes muster, he remarks. The usual fee applies. That's nice. That's good. So let's hand in these port reports that we've got. The canal, pig moat to gain some fuel. The Uttershroom. You spend time in Mycologia? Dear me, I'm most terribly sorry. 50 echoes for that. Nice. The Iron Republic. That gets us basically It's not really worth the stat loss, but, you know. The Port Carnelian for 30 echoes. Adam's Way. The elder continent. Elder than what? Part of Mithridat nonsense, if you ask me. We gain 30 echoes, 1 fuel. Low Barnet. Ah, yes, the congregation that worships stories. What do they tell you? 15 echoes as well. Nice. Right. I wish to get my ship repaired. Oh yeah, the moves of the great game for 30 echoes as well. Thank you. Let's see. If we go to the docks, put your ship. That's for fuel. Here we go. 25 echoes and 3 favours. Boop, 200. There we are. Right. That's all repaired. So what we want to do now, though, is go through London. Oh, deliver a Blemmigan. Excellent. Your Blemmigan leaps from the rail of the ship to shelter in a stranger's greatcoat, and the stranger nods unsteadily. We'll see to it. The fluting voice assures you. It places a box atop of a quayside bollard, clumsily, its hand muffled on its sleeve. Then it's gone, leaving only an odour of marsh mud lingering in the air. What's in the box? A bale of parabola linen. Oh, nice. Some free money. Hire some crew. 3. I might do another lot. 1. 9. Okay, there we go. Cool. So we've got 9 crew gun. That should be right for now. I could get a freebie if I wanted to fill us to 10. Actually, I might do 10 because this is going to be dirt cheap. There we are. So we got down to 25 Terra, which is pretty reasonable. We got 755. Again, not a terrible amount of... 20 fuel, 12 supplies. That should see us going for a little bit. And 645. That is not half bad, I don't think. That is not half bad. Still, we're not really gaining much in the way of dosh, so we need to visit some more ports and see what we can do, really. The wharf is looking for... Oh, the moves in the great game, which I probably could have given them. Oh. And a watchful curio, whereas the venturer requires colossal fluke cores and lamentable relics. So neither I can do anything massively with at the moment. We like the Blemmigans. Right. I'm trying to think what our next plan is, really. Again, I think possibly go this way under the water and see what this is. Would be interesting. Curios and relics are both easily found in the north half of the map, like this sort of way. Or, like, do we go top right-ish? I don't know. See how far we can go. It's really interesting to wonder, from what I read, I think where I read previously, the stuff at Adam's Way, like the Elder Continent is huge, and there's like this crying mountain or something in the sort of bottom here as well. Alright, let's scoot our way underwater this way, and then we'll head up over there. Alright. Right, we've got tons and tons of terror to play with, so let's I guess we could switch, go and do a story again, couldn't we? We could go do that. Ah, yeah, you can see the church underneath. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how much you can see, like an underwater captain, actually, but yeah, it's interesting way of doing it, isn't it? Let's run with the light off. Back to low Barnet. Right, we will get our port report. Oh yeah, we can trade. Oh, we can't do another participation at the moment, I guess. So we can do some stories though. Do we have any? Oh, we got no stories. Guess not. Okay. All right. Onwards. Yeah, it's obviously the DLC. Mount Parson. All right, we'll head to the mount. We'll go this way. We'll go this way, and then go up, I guess. This Hunter's Keep, isn't it, here? Our ship is our sub. Like you do this like little side quest, and it sort of gets that sorted for you. Assault lines. Oh yeah, there's one here. Yeah, let's do that then. Nice and dark down here. Like I said, our terror will go up a bit quick, but since we can reduce our terror so much in London currently, I feel we can risk it and keep the fuel down. Sonar's picked up an underwater settlement someplace to the east. Yep. Bong. You are not welcome here. That's not nice. Wow, my logbook's getting fucking hostile. Achievement unlocked. Knife, cup, and bone. Interesting. It's like a ship graveyard, isn't it? Rack. Rack. Earn your entry. The wreckers surround your docked submarine. They greet you with crooked blades and rusted blunderbusses. Easy, trespasser. You want in? You prove you belong here. Tell them of your exploits. Impress them with your tales of daring, or at least make yourself the hero of a violent story you overheard. Your words are like hooks in their ears. The violence drags them where you will. By the end, they sheepishly lowered their weapons, before raising them again in great cheer. Sounded like the thundering of a cannon fire. Damn fine, trespasser. Welcome to Rack. The city is in want. Okay. Go wrecking. Eavesdrop the wreckers. Taste the tether. Compile a port report. That's the first thing, isn't it? The wreckers know their duty. The poets write enticing lies. Talkers travel to other ports to spread them. Miners construct the devices that will sink the lured ships, and salvagers strip them bare. The most celebrated of the wrecklers wears no special costume, but they're easily identified. They mumble poems in Arabic to themselves. They whistle lively tunes in new scales. They wear heavy gloves and carry silver clippers, which they cultivate tether. We can consider the state of the city. Okay. Stores are running low. There's enough food to subsist for some time, but the poets may soon be out of paper. The miners won't be able to make their explosives if their powder isn't replenished. But the fair king assures there is order. He goes without, just as subjects do, and he sees those who forsake their work and for despair are flogged. So we can't really do anything here at the moment. We can't get an audience without Skintalack. Okay. What is in the shop, though? Oh, I see we can trade for supplies. Ah, interesting. Quite expensive then, really. Well, interesting little port. Let's move to this next one then. Something binged. Do I check out the bings? I suppose I should really, shouldn't I? Oh, looks like a wreck to me. That could be valuable. A high-risk challenge. Ugh. 19%. Oof, I'm not sure that's a good idea. A wreck waits below. Let's try anyway. Wow, wow. Your descent is precarious. Once low into the upraised deck, you are forced to cling onto a railing to resist being dragged into the deeps by the savage current. The wood of the deck is blistered and scorched by old gunfire, Below decks, the cabins show evidence of slaughter. Old stains coat the walls. The blood must have dried before the ship sank. In the third cabin you reach, a white-eyed woman, her skin bloated, gnaws on a comrade's severed hand. Strings of gristle cling to her teeth. She looks up, uncomprehending. Your first officer cleaves her head from her shoulders. We gain some terror for that. We gain a Z story, though. So where are we? Going around the reefs, I guess. It's interesting, there seems to be like more things to find on the bottom of the ocean. I guess it's a bigger, maybe it's a bigger risk, because there's nastier goblins down here. I was intruding on their dinner, yeah. Not the most healthy dinner, I feel, but you know, who am I to tell them what they should or shouldn't eat? It's like playing Barotrauma, isn't it? Something else down there. What's that? Another wreck. Can I go through this? The witherweed damages your hull. Excellent. Another 25 chance. Oh, we succeeded! Good lord. Your aft hold contains a dwindling pocket of air. You order a winch lowered, don your diving suit and take the spare. Struggling through the ruin, you find a survivor gasping for his last moments of air. For a frantic few minutes, you assist him with your second suit. His strength is spent. You pull him out, and the winch pulls you both back above the submarine, which your grateful guest swears he'll never leave. Oh, that's interesting. I'll take a bit of damage, I guess. Oh, I think that's the... We're heading here, aren't we? That's where we want to go. Sound like drowners from the witch. They do a little bit, don't they? What is that? Whale bones. The Z has not been kind. The colossal skull is intact, but the bones have been reduced to gnawed frames of bones. Carvings have been scorched into the bones. Harvest Stygian ivory. Yeah, let's do that. You go set with a bone saw. While you work, curious shoals of anglerfish swim past, providing a brief moment of light. The beast's bones are notched, as though others have attempted this before. The marrow is curiously absent of colour, thin and oily, seeping slowly into the water while the bone yields. Oh. Freebie's a freebie. Let's surface a minute. There's a light ship up here. Clunk. Restless nights. Cool. The light ship. We'll give them news of home. We lost 5 terror and getting a Z story for our trouble, which is nice. Do not put a mushroom aboard. What, on the light ship? I don't think I've got any more mushrooms anyway. Right, I think we'll stop Sunless Sea there, because I don't think I'll be able to get too much further with this run. What I will do... I'll exit to desktop a second. Before I finish, do you guys want to see my bug? The bug's quite good. I'm quite pleased with the bug. I'm not going to change the thingy over on, because I'll be doing this for like 2 minutes, but do you want to have a look? It's quite cool. Let's see roller bug. Alright, bug. Where can I ride bug successfully? I mean, anywhere here would do, I suppose. Where am I anyway? Over there. Let's go over here. Here we go. Bug! Bug. Wait for it. It's a rolly bug. And then we can go. Let's go to the road. Wait for it. Bug! Meow! Supersonic bug! Go! Whee! Faster, bug! Faster! Yay! This thing fucking moves. Bug! Who doesn't love Bug? Bug's great. The bug's name's Petey. You right, Pete? Bug. Bug. Yeah, there's actually bug racing you can do. It's quite fun. Bug, bug, bug. You can do kickflips though when you're in midair. That's quite hilarious. Whoop. I like the bug. I love his little Sorry, P. My bad. Abort. Yeah, so we got 5 mounts now. We got Yoshi. We like Yoshi. Yoshi's alright. We've got Banani. Banani can jump very high. Whee! Where do you get the mounts from? You get them from a couple of places. The first 4 are from the Path of Fire expansion. You have to do certain things in the expansion to get them. The Roller Beetle, and there's another one called a Sky Scale. I think it comes from what's called Living Story, which is like a paid-for thing afterwards that you can do as well, like an additional set of stories you can do. So we got Derpy Flat Fuck. I like Flat Fuck. He's a good lad. It's got little engines. And you got Wolf. If you buy the first expansion, Pumpkin, they give you the dinosaur for free. Wolf. Wolf can teleport. The Sand Wolf. Then we got Roller Bug. Bug goes pretty slowly unless you're boosting though. Daka. Maximum Overbug. Yay! Out of the way, noobs. Woo! Honestly, the way the bug works with gravity, like, and the sort of heaviness of it is actually really fun. You can drift your bug too. You can go Deja Bug. Whee! I kind of love this bug. It's an optional mount, but I wanted to get it because it's fun. These men are attacking my bug. I will give it more health. Well, I keep feeding my bug nuclear fuel because that's what PE likes. I'm not here to. I'm not PE's mum. I can't tell you what you can and can't eat. Meow. Whee. Uh-oh. Oh god, the locals are angry. Go away. Oh god, the locals are extremely angry. Go away, please. That escalated quickly. Yeah, but that was just all of it. I thought, it's quite... What the... Why are there so many people here? Oh, there's so many baddies here. Flee! Flee! We must escape. Using the Spider Express. Yeah, I've been enjoying mucking around the bug. I'm currently unlocking some stuff for it. Barrier Smash is the next one. Big air seems fun. Learn to perform stylish airborne tricks. That's quite fun. Done this one. So I've done all this for now. I need to unlock this. But yeah, getting there. Good stuff. That was it. Just wanted to sort of show off bug really. I'm quite happy with bug. Bug is good fun. So thank you very much everyone. I hope you enjoyed watching. We didn't die, don't worry, Fiki. We just stopped because I can't really do another loop before going for that next one. Yeah, I want to get the underwater skimming thing as well. I just need to get more mastery points now. And a load of the mastery points in the current zone I'm in are locked behind like beetle doors, I think. So I need to sort of work on that. So cheers everyone. I hope you've had a lovely sunless stream. And I shall see you all again very, very soon. Probably tomorrow. Take care all. Good night.